Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, it's probably something super corny titled, talking about these SIGs made me unguardable, or this jump shot made it so I never miss in 2K22 Next Gen, but honestly, I do feel like that. And I don't really like when people post videos like this. I feel like it's very copy and paste, and people just post the exact same jump shots, the exact same SIGs. It's all these super small 5'10", 5'11" point guards, something like that, 5'9s. The people who are running the super meta stuff like the D-Rose signature size up, you got things like, obviously now the Curry slide that I do have on this build as well for the size of escape package, but things like Trae Young in the past. I don't like making videos like that. I feel like it's very bland and self-explanatory, but a lot of the stuff that I have right here is pretty original. It's kind of fitting my playstyle, and if you happen to play by this playstyle as well, you'll probably like it also. So I wanted to bring this video to you guys. I hope you enjoy. If you do, free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on noties, all the good stuff, and like always, try us 1 to 500 likes. As you can see, a little bit of a defensive display as well. I wanted to just show you guys the build as well in this video. I mean, I've already been doing that for a lot of the last couple of vids, but I'm having a lot of fun on this, and I think you guys would as well if you have something like this. And the SIGs and the jump shot will probably help you play like me as well. So, as you can see, Curry slide like crazy. I'm gonna break down some of these SIGs after this whole gameplay has played out. Just a fun little like mess around gameplay right here. Wanted to showcase to you guys all of the SIGs, and I feel like this gameplay actually did showcase probably like all 6 or 7 of them that I wanted to show you. So right here you can see triple threat, boom, into Curry slide. It's another mid-range. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the 3-point line on some of these, but you're gonna see on this one I go really far and I'm able to hit that moving crossover into the hop back, green the 3. Now I want to start with this one because I feel like it's the most kind of cool and rare that you see people do anymore, is the moving crossover spins behind the back, stuff like that. You typically see maybe the Scottie Pippen behind the back, which I do have on this build as well, and I didn't showcase in this gameplay, but you never see stuff like this. You never see that moving crossover right there, and then boom, the hop back off that. So the crossover is John Wall. I'll showcase all the SIGs in just a second here. So I'm going to take this a little bit in slow motion and show you guys what I'm talking about. So crossover, boom, super fast moving forward speed into complete sudden stop, and then we hit the hop back right here. This is the size of escape package. This is Curry. This is what you would be able to do the Curry slide with, but it's in different mechanics and you have to know how to do stuff like this. So we'll explain all this stuff a little bit step by step when we get into the my court, but just want to let you guys know with this one specifically right here, you want to be sprinting full speed and do that crossover, but then when you do the hop back, you have to let go of everything about right here, and then once again hit RT and down on your right stick, or the sprint button and down on your right stick, and you'll be able to do that little hop back right here. It creates a lot of 3-pointers if you're someone like me who likes to do a lot of the rim run ISO, and you make people respect your 3-pointer by, or really more so get your 3-pointers open by having to respect your drive. So it's sort of like on some football stuff. Some teams like to pass to open up the run. I like to run to open up the pass. I like to go for those inside 2s takes and then open up the 3s off of that. Alright, so back from the start, I want to let you guys know first and foremost, we have dribble style quick on. It's really, really good. You can see right there, once again, we are combining the Curry slide and the Donovan Mitchell size up package. I gotta say, this stuff is really, really nice. So it's the signature size up package, Donovan Mitchell. All you have to do to do this move right here is simply flick to your off ball hand with the right stick. So with your right stick right here, you're flicking down and to the right. And you'll do this move right there where it does a little corkscrew type thing where you can see it goes from the left hand to the right hand. It's really, really good for moving to this off hand right here with really big speed. I don't like to go to the ball hand too often. I feel like in this game now that they've nerfed this kind of side to side movement, it makes it so sometimes you get a really slow speed boost if you move toward that ball hand. Whereas with the offhand, you can run super laterally, super backwards, and be able to get that speed boost. It makes people reel like he does right here, and he's going for that chase down. And again, it opens up my 3-pointer right there. The SIGs are super downhill. Having hyperdrive on this build is a nice little help. Once again, the Curry slide and then the Donovan Mitchell, I just combine them both. I mean, I love doing this stuff because it's very simple and easy to combine with each other. So listen, I'm about to explain to you guys the Curry slide and the Donovan Mitchell stuff. I know a lot of people when it comes to the basic style of play, you guys know this super easy. You guys know how to Curry slide. You guys know how to do size up escape packages and stuff like that, but I want to help everybody here. So what we're going to be explaining here is stationary movement. It's these 2 moves right here, the Curry slide and then the Donovan Mitchell size up package. I love combining both of these. They're extremely easy to combo because of this reason. So to do the Curry slide that I'm performing right here, all you have to do is hold your right trigger down and then flick down diagonal to the right stick right here, to the offhand. Whereas with this one, you have to not sprint. You just let go of everything and you're flicking to the offhand, and that's literally it. So both of them are the exact same mechanic, it's just one one is with sprinting, the other is with not sprinting, and it's super easy to do. This one right here sets up the offhand moves really well, but if he's playing that, I mean, not to say that you should do this every time, but as you can see, this is the signature combo. I love this stuff right here, and it's so fun to just be flashy, flamboyant, showboaty with, if you will. But these Curry slides right here, they open up a lot of three-point opportunities, whereas this Donovan Mitchell size-up package opens up a lot of drive opportunities. So it's very easy to just switch in your brain which mechanic you're looking for, and you're able to just do them all at kind of the same exact time while people, you're just reading your defender. It's literally as simple as that. And right here again, signature combo, this is Rafer Alston. I love this, bro. You have so many different modules that you can speed boost out of, so many different animations. I'll just put it like that. There's a lot of different frames that you're given that you can get this speed boost out of. Same with, you can move to the offhand, the ball hand, whichever one. Doesn't really matter. And as you can see, it gives me a lot of speed moving downhill. And what I've also noticed too is, not that this guy really reacted the way that I wanted him to, but whenever I do this move, it baits people into playing high on me as a defender, where they're like, oh, this dude's gonna showboat. Well then boom, I'm gonna go for the bump steal, the pluck steal. I'm gonna get this ball. And it baits people into playing high on me, and then I'm able to take advantage of that and kind of speed boost past them. Now again, he didn't really react like that, but that is the principle that I kind of use that move for. I'm not gonna look to shoot threes out of that too often. If you're scouting me out as a YouTube viewer and you're trying to come play me, I guess that's something you can use to my advantage, is that I don't really shoot out of the signature combo very often, but I don't really care, to be honest with you guys. So we got the snatchback right there into the hopback. I'm assuming it's gonna get this guy to play a little bit higher. So then you're gonna see off that hopback right here, I hit the Donovan Mitchell move. That's gonna allow me to move to the right super quickly. And as you can see, that was the intention. The hopback is to get him to kind of run back out the three-point line, whereas I'm doing this Donovan Mitchell move to move back into the interior. Now, this guy drops right here. I get put into a contact dunk on this defender, and then he gets out of it, and the contact dunk slows my dunk animation down, and he's able to get the chase down. So realistically, I should have just dotted Zeke on the drive right here, but either way, the principle stands the same. If this guy doesn't get the super good chase down, I get the dunk. If he stays at home, I maybe even still get the dunk. And then if I were really just paying more attention right here, I could just boom, pass it instantly right here, because this guy is probably committed down, and then he does. Again, if I would have just passed, A button tap, simple as that. It's not like it takes any passing IQ on 2v2, but like I said, I just got baited a little bit. And then we get back to some defense right here. I'll just go ahead and skip past these parts because obviously there's nothing to show. We get the quick drop. I throw Zeke a lob. We end up not getting the ball. So boom, I get the block. We get another block. And then I'm out here again. Now, let's talk about this one. This is what is called the Asta slide. I don't really like using this a whole lot. It doesn't fit my playstyle very much, where this is meant to be used as sort of a crab move right here, what I'm about to do. It's meant to be used as a little bit more of a crab move, where you flick down on your right stick while sprinting into the paint. So this is meant to be more of a 3v3, 5v5 situation move, where you're coming up the court and you're just reaching past half court. And then boom, you flick this move right here. Figuratively, it gets you right in front of a defender, and then boom, you have them crabbed. You can shoot the three. I use it a little bit in a poor way right there, and then boom, we're able to just hit the hop back. But again, just to showcase the SIGs, I wanted to show to you guys that I'm using all this type of stuff in the game. Didn't exactly use it in the right way though, so not the greatest example right there by any means. But anyway, once again, we lose the ball. I get it back off the rebound. Once again, he's just playing me low, so it's easy Curry slide action. I mean, that's literally as easy as that. It's very easy to shoot off of too. I'm not gonna lie, I picked the perfect time to be a point guard, bro. Like, or at least do point guard related things, because they dropped a lot of SIGs very recently that are so easily usable when it comes to playing ISO or pick and roll, whatever it may be. So as you can see, like I said, I'm transitioning between the Curry slide, the Donovan Mitchell size up package, and then we're just like doing whatever with it. And again, whatever's in my brain for what I'm looking for between those two things. Again, Curry slide being that you're hunting for threes, and the Donovan Mitchell size up package being that you're hunting for drives. You can literally just do whichever one of the two of them. And it's so easy to just flip that switch in your brain, because all you have to do is either hold right trigger or not. It's literally as simple as that. Right here, nice little screen, get Zeke open on the three. He banged the white. Again, just all types of display that I wanted to showcase here. Once again, triple threat into Curry slide. He's just playing low, so we just shoot it. I wish that would have been a three-pointer, obviously, but it didn't really matter. It was just game point regardless. Like, if I make a 2 or a 3 right here, it's still game point on a 2-point shot no matter what. So it doesn't really change anything in this 2v2 situational sense. But anyway, again, this one right here, I love it. Crossover into hopback. I mean, I just love downhill movement, opening up the hopbacks or just 3-point opportunities. And this is what, once again, fits my play style so good, bro, where downhill movement and the threat of slashing opens up three-pointers for me. And if you're looking for those three-pointers actively, you can find them very often, especially if you're someone who's using your dunk meter super consistently. Like, if you're someone who is like me and was playing on builds at 25 three-pointer, and you're attacking the rim at a super efficient rate because you're really good at that dunk meter, but I didn't have any ability to shoot, being added, like being given this ability to shoot on a build now is like unguardable, bro. It's crazy, because boom, you can see right here, crossover. I probably could have just rim ran him into the paint and gone for that contact dunk, but as you can see, he has to keep on dropping back to respect that. This guy is even still dropping into the paint to help on my drive, where he maybe would have been on my ball hand to the right. So now I got them both on the hop back, and then boom, we just green the three-pointer. Simple as that. It's honestly really fun playing with these SIGs, and they're very hard to guard for anybody, from experienced players to casuals. You can really do whatever you want. People can sit here and like act like a good defender would be playing for bump steals 24/7 on me, but easily you can just take advantage of that and just keep on rim running. Easy as that. If they're playing your hip, just run the other way and dunk. Simple. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and showcase the SIGs real quick, and then I'll hop into the Pro-Am arena and just display to you guys all of them on just in action and just kind of with no defender or anything like that. But I want to showcase everything in this. The jump shot, the dunk package, because as you can see, you can have your own signature dunk style. I have Circus as a layup style. I hate that I didn't display any like really nice spin lays or anything like that, or Euro dunks, Euro lays in that video right there. But I will say I definitely do put them on display very often. Dribble pull-up, Trae Young. You really want this if you want to be a fader. You have to go ahead and let go of your right trigger when you shoot the ball, because it's going to give you the better animation every time you do it, and it's much more makeable. This is what every comp point guard is going to run in Pro-Am. It's what every comp stage guard runs or anything like that, and it's super makeable. It's super easy. Fading, you will get the hang of this if you use the Trae Young dribble pull-up and just let go of your right trigger when you shoot the ball. So my jump shot is Rudy Gay with set shot 25 as the upper releases. It's literally as simple as that. I'll go ahead and just go to the jump shot creator real quick. So as you can see, it's literally as simple as that. I just have lower base set shot 25, and then for both the uppers I have Rudy Gay with no blending, because obviously it's 100% Rudy no matter which way you slice it. So it's literally as simple as that. I don't really think it requires much more expectation. I'm not here to tell you guys about release cues, greens, anything like that. I've just got the cue of it for myself, and I don't really know how to explain it. I don't visually even really shoot the ball. I just kind of do it by muscle memory more so, which I know is not really a good thing to do because you can deal with latency sometimes, but to be honest with you, I don't really think visual cues will not be impeded by latency either. So I think you're just kind of screwed no matter which way you put it if you have like 200 millisecond latency. There's no way you can still shoot the ball with 200. It's just as simple as that. But anyway, dribble style, quick. Donovan Mitchell signature size up. This is what I was showcasing to you guys as the one that you let go of your right trigger and then flick to the offhand with. It's literally as simple as that. And then for the signature size up escape package, it's Steph Curry. Once again, this is with the right trigger held, and you'll be able to do that Curry slide. Simple. Once again, this also gives you the hop back animation when you just simply hold your right trigger and flick down on the right stick as well. It's really good. The crossovers are decent, and the between the legs is decent as well. I just don't think either of them are extremely useful when it comes to dribbling, but maybe for people who hunt threes a little bit harder or use pick and roll, it could be a little bit more valid. That's definitely understandable. But anyway, moving crossover, we have John Wall. Also, I skipped over the signature combo. So we have Rafer Alston right here. You may be wondering why I only have like one thing for every like size up package or signature combo or anything like that. Like why do I only have one animation even purchased? Because I have other builds that can dribble as well, and I already knew what I was kind of looking for. I was already testing stuff like this out as well on other builds, so I was definitely in the right like frame of mind and looking for the right things, and I already knew what I wanted for most of these. The moving crossover, I definitely labbed out a little bit though. I think John Wall is by far the best one. I was testing other things out as well. I just think all of these are super useless and just horrible, to be honest with you. The Vince Carter one especially, I thought this looked really cool in this animation screen, but it's just so like bland and useless, to be honest with you. It doesn't have any snap to it at all. Behind the back, Scottie Pippen, easy. I mean, this is the only one I've ever ran all year, other than when it was renamed Damian Lillard. They actually changed the animation mid-year, but regardless, Scottie Pippen, 100%, that's what you want. Moving spin, Penny Hardaway, it's okay. I don't really like moving spins very much, to be honest. Ever since they took out the momentum like combos where you could do spins out of momentums or behind the backs out of momentums, I haven't really messed with moving spins very much at all. Moving hezzy, Zach LaVine. The moving step back is normal. This is exactly what you want for that Asta slide that I was talking about, where you can hit people with the crabs on 3v3, 5v5, stuff like that. That move right there. So Normal, all you want really. It's as simple as that. Triple threat style, normal 4. I love this one. Pro is okay. It's really like extra, if you ask me. I like normal 4 because it's just way more usable, and not to mention you have the Jordan palm ball like kind of taunt animation if you flick down on the right stick while you're in the triple threat as well. So I like all that. As far as the dunk creator, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase this to you guys as well. I have only listed as Pro-Am, but to be honest, this is what I'm gonna run regardless. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's very bland. So for the 2-foot moving dunks, we have only the contact dunks, not a single dunk package in here. For the 1-foot moving dunks, we have literally just the contact dunks and then quick drops off 1. Simple as that. It's literally nothing else. If you want reverses, I think baseline reverses off 1 is okay. I don't really plan to be in the corner too often though. If you are a corner spot up on Pro-Am, I would probably advise you to buy this. I've just never really needed it. I've never needed to do a reverse dunk in this game, to be honest. I'm usually always hunting for that dunk meter if I'm going to the hoop and someone's in the way. I'll just put it like that. And anything other than that, quick drops is probably the best dunk in the game. So it's literally as easy as that. I don't have any standing dunks. I didn't put any signature dunks on. I think if you're someone who likes to do a lot of standing dunks though, I would advise that you put some signature dunks on, like for instance Dwight Howard and stuff like that, but that's a whole different video that's already on my channel, so feel free to check that out if you would like. Alley-oops, literally just put everything on that you can. Not the park ones though. The park ones be getting way too flamboyant and I do not like them. I'm also maybe even debating taking the elite one off, but it's not really worth even talking about right here. As far as the build goes, it's a nice little just measure for you guys to see. I just wanted to showcase this really quickly. Here's the Pro-Am badge loadout. We'll maybe go over this another day when it comes to the 3v3, 2v2. I want to get in the arena and actually showcase some SIGs, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so because I've already displayed it in the gameplay right there and I kind of broke them down already, I'm not going to sit here and waste a lot of you guys' time with over explaining this stuff. I just want to once again explain to do this move right here. This one, you're literally just flicking your right stick to the offhand, no sprint. You can spam it as much as you want. You can't do it too quickly though, or else it will just make you do this right here. You're going to want to kind of do it on a cadence. You have to not really do it too fast, but you can obviously, as you can see, still spam it. Maybe give it about like a half a second in between. So when you do stuff like that, you can move to the ball hand, but I don't think it's very snappy. I don't think it's really nice. So if you're planning to move to that left wing right here, this is where I would say flick your stick to the offhand and run back to the left wing. Boom, simple as that. I like using this Donovan Mitchell move to set up my offhand runs and be able to just go ahead and just sprint like that. Now, if you want to, let's say, maybe bait your defender into thinking that you're going to drive, if they pick up on your tendencies super heavy and they're like, okay, this dude drives every single time he does this move right here, well, boom, then you can curry slide out of it. You can hit him with one move like this and then curry slide and then go ahead and just shoot the ball. I mean, literally, like I said, all you have to do is just hold your right trigger and then boom, that's how you get the curry slide, doing the exact same thing. So get in the hang of just moving your stick to the down directional off ball hand. So it's literally just down and to the right, down and to the left, down and to the right. And then if you want to do the curry slide, down and to the left, but hold your right trigger. It's literally simple as that. It's so easy. I cannot over explain it at all. It's that easy. Now, signature combo, I like this for, like I said, maybe ball hand movements where you can just go ahead and like run downhill. If you want to though, like I said and showed in the gameplay, there are multiple different animations in this that you can speed boost out of. You just have to wait and watch to where the ball hand is gonna go, and boom, as you can see, like right hand right there, boom, just go. Then you can hit the hop back if you get them baited into thinking you're driving super hard. Once again, I like to do this because it baits people to maybe play up on you. If you want to as well, you can go ahead and hit your left trigger while only moving your left stick backwards. Do not sprint. And if you do this, you can get this nice little walk back animation, and once again, you can treat it the same way. If you get one of those nice little ball hand things right there, you can go ahead and just hit the speed boost. Boom, go. Simple as that. I think one thing that I've let go undercover a little bit though with my dribble animations is this behind the back. So I would like to encourage you guys, if you want to do this right here, all you have to do is once again flick your right stick down diagonal to the offhand, but you have to move your left stick with it as well. So move your left stick toward where you're trying to go with it, and boom, you'll be able to just spam this as well. It's really nice. I haven't really found a way to like combine it with most of my dribble animations, because as you can see, a lot of the stuff that I do is from a stationary point, so I don't do a whole lot of like stuff like that. But if you maybe get someone over reeling one way, like they chase you way too hard to the right here, then boom, you can hit that little behind the back right there and go ahead and just take the jump shot, go for the drive, whatever you want to do with it. Perfectly fine, doesn't really matter. So that's pretty much all. I want to maybe showcase what this layup package is about. You can do stuff like the Jamal Crawford layup package, etc., with doing a hop lay. You can go ahead and do what I really like to do is with the spins as well. So let's say when you drive to the left right here and someone is still on your left hip super hard, you can kind of spin off them and go back to the middle, and you're able to get that right there. You just double tap your X button while sprinting. It's literally simple as that. If you double tap your X button without sprinting, you'll actually do the Euro lay right here. And if you hold your right trigger after doing that, so pretty much, I hate that it's so hard to explain this, but double tap your X button without sprinting. Then after you've done the Euro, hold your right trigger and then re-hold your X button. So to kind of break this down into layers, I guess, you're gonna move in, let go of your sprint right when you get to around this area, and then double tap your X button. It'll start that Euro. But after you double tap X, it's only going to do that if you just let it play out. You're going to have to hold your right trigger and X again to be able to turn it into a dunk after that. But anyway, I don't want to over explain a lot of SIGs that don't really require the explanation, but the moving crossover, I just want to let you know you cannot be sprinting while you do it. If you do sprint, you're going to do this animation right here where it does the little hezi, if you will, like the moving hesitation. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. And if you let go of your right trigger though, you're going to do that moving crossover, the John Wall, which I really do love, I must say. As for the moving behind the back, you actually can hold your sprint button or let go of it. It doesn't matter. As long as you just flick your right stick to the off ball hand down diagonally, same way that we do these moves right here, same principle, exactly the same thing. You're going to be able to actually just do it while moving forward. So honestly, I love it. It's really easy to do. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. Like always, try 1 to 500 likes. If you made it to the end of the video and you want to showcase your support, put SIGs in the comments. Show support you made it all the way through to the end of the vid. And again, hope you guys appreciate the jump shot. I might have even titled it about this jump shot because that's what, just to put it bluntly, gets the views. But honestly, and to be fair, I've never made a jump shot video either, so I might just call this one the jump shot video. But as you can see, a lot of the detail is more about the signature styles and the dribble moves and how to use them and how to set up your jump shot as well. So I think people can respect that. I don't think there's a whole lot of display and description that goes into jump shot videos. I don't think you really need to know a whole lot of that. I also talked about the Trae Young dribble pull-up where you're gonna be able to get that fade that I just showed right there too. Now, if you hold your right trigger, you're gonna get this garbage fade right here that's super hard to time. And I have heard it from both my point guards all year, and I have seen it like displayed for myself as well. It's so much easier to make these shots if you let go of your sprint button before you shoot the ball. Now, you want to be sprinting in these situations right here, but as soon as you plan to shoot the ball, you're gonna have to let go of the sprint, and it's gonna be as easy as that. So anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and other than that, take it easy, man. Peace. Stay tuned for more of the content that we have with this build too. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but again, anyway, that's all for the vid. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy.